Hi guys, and welcome to my scrap room. Today I'm going to do an updated scrap room tour and I will show you around my room. I'm going to start by doing a fairly quick walkthrough, but this video is going to be quite long and detailed. I love watching long and detailed scrap room videos, so that's what I typically make because I like to make the kinds of videos that I like to watch. So if you want a quick and dirty look around my room, stay tuned for the next couple of minutes. And if you want something really, really detailed, then stay tuned after that. So my room is in my basement of my house, and the room is not completely finished, but it does now have a floor, which is different from the last scrap room tour that I did. And the interesting thing about my room is that there is no natural light at all in my room. I don't have a single window in here at all. And so because of that, I have these fairly harsh and intense fluorescent lights on my ceiling, but they do have the special bulbs that are a little bit easier on your eyes. And then I also rely quite heavily when I'm making my videos upon this set of Canadian studio lights that shine down like that. So they shine down on my workspace like that. That allows me to do my process videos. So when you first come in the door of my room, I have a little closet over there that basically has kids' craft supplies and some mail-out supplies like envelopes and padding and that sort of thing. But then the next thing over here to the left when you walk into my room is, to your left as you're walking into my room, is this bank of Jetmax cubes. And in here, like on top, I keep the majority of my mixed media supplies. So I'll just scan over that and I'll come back and talk a little bit about how I have these things stored and whatnot. And then under that I have the majority of my paper, or well, pretty much all of my paper, pattern paper, cardstock, pattern paper, and cardstock and storage stuff. My 6x12 pattern papers are over there. This is where I keep my current kits. So I have my hip kits in this little cube right here, and then my Freckled Fawn kits are there. And then this is my One Little Life stuff that I have set out. That is my, not my One Little Life. This is my One Little Word stuff that I have set out in that tray, typewriter. And this is my One Little Word album. That's just some overflow from the hip kit. That's just a little decorative bowl that holds some stuff. I have my Stampin' Up! Stamps and some other stamping types of gear right there. There's chipboard, there's a collection there that I just love, and most of this is all papers. In these drawers are some embellishments. So I have border stickers, tabs and doilies, brads, rub-ons, vellum, and texture stuff down there. So that's that bank of drawers. And then over here, one thing that I use a lot in my room are these shelves that have these brackets on the wall. And then I can adjust these shelves to whatever works for me. So I can reconfigure them, which I really love. I love being able to reconfigure things, which is why I rely really heavily on these Recollections cubes or Jetmax cubes. I don't even know if they make them as Jetmax anymore. Anyhow, these shelving units are really handy. They hold so much stuff. As long as you have them screwed into a stud on your wall, they can hold a whole lot of stuff and really, really heavy stuff. So I keep my small letter stickers up there, a little bowl of mini albums and some other stuff. This is a little bit of overflow from mixed media. I have some embossing powder there, mini market stickers. This is all my Project Life stuff, and then more Project Life stuff in those drawers right there. Then these are some other embellishments that I keep in this set of drawers right here. Journaling cards, tags, pockets. These are all enamel dots, and then glitter tape and frames are in there. Keep my mists right here in these little hanging containers. Those are from IKEA. And then some decorative things up top. In these drawers underneath, I have mostly these colored ones are all scraps. And then I keep some of the things that I reach for the most. I have wood veneers, embellishments, packaging for using with like just, that's like empty packaging for using the packaging technique or for masking things. My label maker and twine. I do have extra storage underneath of my desk, which is a necessity for the way that my desk is set up. So I keep my trimmers and stuff under there. This is an old desk that was in my husband's family for a long time. I use this for mostly administrative supplies, print paper, print packs, extra ribbon for my typewriters, and all of that kind of stuff. I have my computer on there and also my Cameo. And then I also have my large format printer over there. This is another bank of cubes, of which this one faces this way, and then all the other ones face the other way. In this, I call this my hallway. So before I go into my hallway, I'll just show you that these drawers, which hold my typewriter on top, they have the things that I reach for the most, really. So die cuts, favorite shapes, journaling, stickers, regular stickers, word stickers, and way down there, dimensional stickers. So this is almost all of my sticker storage right here. Back here, I have my two Razcogs. This one holds most of my stamps and dies, and then this one holds all of my larger letter stickers. My punch storage is spread out across 3 different places. So some of them are in this cube right here that's mounted to my wall. And then some of them are right here. These are all my circle and scallop circle die or punches. One square there. And then in here are the rest of my punches. This is mostly mixed media stuff, so I have my paints, some rubber stamps, stencils, some glass cutting mats. In there is card supplies, card blanks, which are like already cut cards that are folded. My fuse tool stuff is in there. That's Nuvo drops and that's stickles. And then these are all mixed media supplies like texture, palettes, tissue paper, and other kind of miscellaneous mixed media stuff down there. Then next to my mixed media stuff, I have a small little cube. It's not an official cube. It's not one of the Jetmax or Recollections ones. It's from Wicker Emporium. And in it, I keep my wood stamps in the top, and in the bottom is just kind of like old tools that I don't use very often. On top of it is my Stampin' Caddy. What is that called? Stampin' Up! Color Caddy. That's what I think it's called. And just some random stuff on top. Then beside that, I have a bookshelf, of which this shelf is empty. And then this basket here holds some glue sticks. I keep my die cut machines that are not on my desk. I keep right here. So I have my Big Shot right here and my Spellbinders Grand Caliber right there. I have my Zutter Bind It All up there, extra trimmers. This is my washi tape dispensing thingy. I have a little doll display here of Peter Pan, which is my very favorite Disney movie slash story slash ride at Disney. And then I kind of flipped it a little bit so that Tiger Lily has taken care of Captain Hook herself. She didn't need Peter Pan to help her. I have a couple of albums up there that are like my December Daily album from 2017, from 2016, which is not finished. And then this is my, what I think I'm going to put my project life in for 2018. Yeah, so, and then this is just decorative stuff. On the other side of this hallway, we have more mixed media stuff and more drawers. And I'll show you what's in all those as I come back to my more detailed part of this video. Then I have record player and extra adhesive and some older stuff. I have more pegboard here, and it holds awkward shaped tools that don't have any other place to live. I have a doll collection. That's my other hobby, is that I customize and make some of these dolls. And my doll collection is a little bit, it's been, I've been toning it down and getting rid of some dolls, and I'm still working on decreasing my collection a little bit. Then this is called, I call this container the wings. So this is kind of like where I keep things that are in the wings, so things that I plan to use soon, but not necessarily today. So those things are right there. This is just the back side of that big wooden desk. I just draped some fabric. I just sewed a little curtain there. This is a secondary scrapbooking space, so when my friend comes over or a couple of friends come over, they can sit here and also there. to Scrapbook and have lots of space. I keep my large sewing machine there. Of course, my smaller sewing machines are both right there. Here is a basket of administrative stuff that I have for, kind of like related to the 27-day challenge, like mail outs and that sort of thing. Up here is my alpha graveyard, which is where I keep my alpha stickers when there's not enough to use on layouts anymore. I just put them there to use for mixed media projects or other just kind of times when I want random letters that don't have to necessarily match. I have a whole box of planner stuff there, although I don't do a whole lot of planning anymore. My Copics. Up here I have larger baskets that hold like stuff, bubble wrap, and out of season supplies, and a large shelf for my large format printer paper. And here are some more shelves that hold just random miscellaneous baskets that hold stuff. So I have my wire jig there, my mint stuff there, and this is lenses for my camera and also print packs for my printer. And that's my small photo printer right there. Then I have sequins in a basket there and some baby wipes and Kleenex. Under these cubes right here are mostly collectible little miniatures. I adore miniature things. I have an obsession with miniature things. So I have some of those stored there. Here are my current albums. So my current Project Life album, my current 12 by 12 album. I have Project Life templates and a bunch of other kind of random stuff there. And then this is some stuff for jewelry making, some layouts that are in progress, either for classes or for my Patreon. And this is more kind of like doll prop stuff in those drawers. So one thing that I've changed in my room, besides putting down my beautiful black and white checkered floor, which is just peel and stick tile, so it's not very expensive or really very durable. You have to be really careful because the tiles can and will peel up, and if you subject them to a whole lot of wear and tear, they do start to deteriorate. So they're not the most durable floor, but they're really, really cheap, and I liked it, and it was better than what I had before. So then I have this, which is a wooden table. This was the kitchen island in our old house, but it wasn't, we built it ourselves and stained it ourselves and everything. And so because it wasn't attached to the house, it didn't technically go with the house, so we were able to bring it with us. And it used to be flipped the other way because there's a drawer back there, but what I did was I took all the stuff out of the drawer so that I really don't need an extra drawer. So I took all that stuff out and I put it this way so that I could access it for, this flips up and it gives me additional workspace here. And I do have 2 stools in my closet that I can put here. Really, there's really only room for one person to sit here, but it's just an additional place that somebody can do some work if I have extra company over or something. That's my flash for taking photos of my layouts. That's my dehumidifier, if you're wondering what that big thing is. And then in my closet here, this is just this is what the floor used to look like before, the wooden part, before I put the tiles down, and then this is what the floor looks like before the wooden part is on it. So in here I have a bunch of stuff. I have piles of stuff for giveaways, and then also just kind of random storage. It's mostly either scrappy storage or scrapbooking related or hobby related stuff. I've got a whole bunch of boxes there because I'm planning to sell some dolls and I just want to hang on to boxes so I can send them out safely. And I keep all of my doll boxes. Those are boxes, empty boxes of dolls that I have in my collection that I hang on to because the boxes are really beautiful. Some of this stuff is like empty containers. So those are storage containers that I sometimes use for certain projects. So I just keep them all in here. These are some other miniature projects that I was working on, like building with my kids and stuff. And that's where I keep my crop stuff. And then over here, I have some of these hanging curtains, these hanging backdrops, and these are for doll photography. And I just hang them up here so that I don't have to iron them and fold them every time that I use them. I like to just, once I iron them once, I just hang them up and then I don't have to iron them again. So that's what my closet looks like. It's not very nice, but it's a closet. It holds a lot of stuff.